Dear patients, I forgot to tell you people. All this while we're making video talking about and I forgot to talk about those that make it so obvious that they cannot see very well with their presence. That is albino people. Albino people, I am very sorry. Oh, yesterday I was going through the street of TikTok. I saw one lady. She said she's an albino coach. She's an albino. I saw her answering questions about albino people. And I watched the part where she was also explaining the reason why most albino people cannot see. And I said, what have I been doing all this while? Let's fast forward to the time I saw that video. I saw another video. This lady, she said her name is Tife. She was complaining how she was in a classroom and a friend of hers was calling her from some distance away and she was complaining how difficult it has been for those of them that are albino people, especially with their vision. I felt so bad. Please, these people are already going through a lot. Let them be. If you have any question that has to do with albino and their eyes, ask me. I am their spokesperson. I am their mouthpiece. I am their intercessor. Ask me. And that will take me to talking about albinism and the eyes. How does albino affect eyes? Why is it that albino people, they don't see very well? When you see them, they are always doing their head like this. Why is it like that? We're going to make it as simple as possible so that both you that is not albino and those that are albino will understand it so that nobody will have problem with albino again. You people should stop disturbing them. Now, this is it. Albino people, as we all know now, we know them by their skin color. They are white. And we also know that the reason why their skin color is like that is because they lack melanin, right? Apart from the fact that melanin is responsible for skin color, it is very important for you to also know that melanin is responsible for your eye color as well as your hair color. In your eyes, that front part of your eyes that you call black, the reason why it is black, brown, yellow, blue is because of melanin. Now, when you have melanin in abundance, your eye color will be black. When you have it little, it will be brown. If you don't have it at all, your eye color will be blue, green, yellow, or red. Yes, these rare eye colors that I mentioned now are commonly seen in the Western world. Apart from the fact that melanin is responsible for your eye color, it also plays an important role because it helps to absorb excessive light that is entering your eye and thereby acting like a shield in protecting your eyes. Apart from this, melanin play a major role in vision. This is because melanin is located on the last layer of the retina, known as the retinal pigment epithelia. This retinal pigment epithelia is the part of your eyes that has the photoreceptors, that's the rods and cones. The surface of this retinal pigment epithelium is made up of melanin. The importance or the role of this melanin on the surface of the retinal pigment epithelium is to help absorb light. Now, I know you'll be asking, well, what is this light doing in this topic? Light is very important for vision. If light does not enter your eyes, you cannot see. Even at that, light entering your eyes has a pattern it must follow for visual interpretation to take place. This absorption of light by this melanin on the retinal pigment epithelium helps to produce clear and sharp image. It is also responsible for normal development of the fovea, another part of the retina that is responsible for sharp vision. Now, in a person without this melanin on the retinal pigment epithelium, it causes scattering of this light, or moving in a zigzag manner. And when light is bouncing or dancing around inside the eyes like this, it will lead to poor absorption of light. And poor absorption of light means the image that is being produced, I don't know if you are getting me, the image that is being produced, it will be difficult for the person, for this image to be properly focused. And when the image of an object is not properly focused, it will end up being a blur image. That is why most time when you see albino patients or albino people, you see them, they are shaking off their head. That head they are shaking is medically known as ocular nystagmus. That is an involuntary movement of the eye in order for them to see if there is a part on the retinal pigment epithelium that can absorb even if it's little light so that they can be able to see. Even after shaking their head, their eyes still end up producing poor image because as they are shaking the head, the light is being trying to focus and is falling off. So this is why it is difficult for them to see. And this is even worse during the day. If you notice during the day, most albino patients are almost blind. It is because if during the day, the excessive light that is entering the eyes causes confusion on the retina. And this poor vision usually comes in the form of photophobia, myopia, or astigmatism. Now that you have learned the reason why albino people cannot see very well, please, if you see them doing something, help them out and don't call them from afar because they cannot see very well. Most of them, even with the help of glasses that we give them, their vision is still poor. So when you see an albino person out there, please support them by paying for their vision screening. Yes, be a good citizen and stop calling them like the person that was calling Tife from afar.
And one almost sapien was calling me from the back. The person was saying Tife, 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 and I kept looking at the back and I could not see the shadow that was calling me.
Stop calling Tife from afar. Next time when you want to call Tife, go close to her and stop stressing her.